Honorable Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Judge on Supreme Court of India, the Right Honorable Patricia Scotland, Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Vice Chancellor Professor Rajkumar, Registrar Professor Patnaik, other distinguished guests, deans, faculty, staff, and dear students and alumni. I am delighted to welcome you all to the 11th convocation of O.P. Jindal Global University. It gives me immense pleasure to be here today in the presence of our graduating students, their proud parents, and family members. I am also delighted to welcome our alumni from the graduating batches of 2020 and 2021 and their family members. It is a very proud moment that over 1,800 students are going to be graduating today. We are all proud of your achievements. I congratulate you on your graduation. Let's give our students a big round of applause. Today, 7th August, is a very special day for all of you. And it's a very special day for me. It's my father's birthday. Whatever we have achieved in our lives is because of his blessings and the inspiration. This university has been established as a tribute to him, Shri O.P. Jindal, who was a pioneering industrialist and a passionate philanthropist. Babuji worked hard for the cause of India's development and believed that education is the best gift one can give to anyone. I'm sure that his blessings would always be there with all of you. Friends, like just now, your Vice Chancellor told about the unfortunate COVID-19 pandemic and the uncertainty and the unprecedented challenges that you all faced in the last 2 years. But it did not stop you. It did not stop you from persevering in your commitment to make all-out efforts that all the students have the best access to world-class education, which is our mission at JGU. All of you students and teachers, despite the pandemic-induced circumstances, had made a swift digital transformation to enable academic continuity and digitalization of systems to ensure excellence in higher education. So congratulations to all of you. Overcoming these challenges, your university has been identified as India's #1 private university for 3rd year in a row by prestigious QS World University Rankings 23. For the first time, Jindal University has been ranked among the world's best universities in the 2022 edition of the prestigious Times Higher Education Impact Rankings. And obviously, the law school is India's best law school. Congratulations. And same is with our School of Liberal Arts and Humanities, our business school, and all other schools. All the schools are doing very well, so I would like to congratulate the deans and their faculty for this. These achievements speak volumes about the world-class education that we are providing to our students. Thanks to our dedicated and committed faculty who bring to the classroom their phenomenal experience of learning and teaching from some of the world's best universities. Our teaching faculty is a real strength of JGU. As teachers, You are the main force behind the professional success and moral integrity of these graduating students. I also thank the non-teaching staff. And now I would request all our teaching staff, all the faculty and the non-teaching staff to please rise. All the faculty to please rise. Let's give them a big round of applause, students and parents. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Now, similarly, I'm going to ask all the parents, grandparents, yes, Dada and Dadiji, and all the family members of students to please rise. All the parents, please rise. Come on, let's give them a big applause. We know the efforts and sacrifices that families make to make sure that their kids study in the best institutes. Please be seated. Thank you. A big thanks to all the members of JGU family for empowering our students. I'm very happy that the university, under the able leadership of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Raj Kumar, and the very committed team at JGU, has strengthened its foundations and expanded the scope of its working. Congratulations. Let's give them a big hand to our Vice Chancellor. A lot of people have started referring him to as a Superman. As the physical interaction is getting more feasible, we look forward to better opportunities to interact with each other. Our students and faculty numbers are growing. New infrastructure and facilities are being added on campus, which is testimony to our commitment to building a world-class institution of excellence. And you'll be happy to know, for a long time I've been wanting to start horseback riding in the campus. So we already have sent 10 horses to the campus, and we'll be sending another 10 probably next month. So whoever wants to pursue horseback riding will be able to do so. And then we'll start shooting also, which is an Olympic sport, and we'll have the best sporting facilities in your university. Friends, JGU has been established as a non-profit university to make a difference, to inspire young minds to contribute to society. I am grateful to Jindal Steel and Power Group for its contribution to JGU in this journey. Okay, at the back, 2 minutes please. Need your silence. Friends, today is a very special day in your life. And as your Chancellor, I would suggest a few things that have really helped me in my life. And I'm sure it would help anyone who would practice them. Firstly, learn from Vedanta. Vedanta is the ancient Indian knowledge. After the Vedas were written, at the end of the Vedas, Vedanta was written. It teaches us how to develop our intellect. Vedanta teaches us that we must follow Swadharma and not Pardharma. Swadharma is something which is our innate nature. That is, if you want to be a lawyer and your parents want you to be an engineer, then be a lawyer. So follow your heart, follow your innate nature, and you would do well. You would enjoy what you do. Secondly, and I want to tell of this incident about your Vice Chancellor. Professor Raj, he probably saw his Chancellor being very distracted, multitasking all the time. So he presented me a book. This was around maybe 7-8 years back. A small book called The One Thing. And this book starts off by saying that if you chase 2 rabbits, you catch neither one. So basically it teaches you to prioritize. It teaches you to how to ask yourself the right question. Asking yourself all the time, what is the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else would be easier or unnecessary. So we are very fortunate that we have the master trainer from a company called The One Thing. He used to work there till we hired him a week ago. He joined on 1st of August. He's here today, and you're going to get to hear him. So I leave all this chapter to you, Mr. Jeff Woods. Friends, I would say that to make a difference, whatever is important to you, you work on achieving that. Don't just complain about it. It never helps to just complain about something, just to talk about something. But to systematically work to change it can bring a difference. To give you an example of the national flag, I started my struggle when I was 22 years old. 30 years back, exactly 30 years back in 1992, I started this journey. When I came back from the US, after completing my MBA, I realized that in my country, I cannot even display the national flag. It was a 10-year-long legal struggle. Finally, thanks to the Supreme Court of India, which delivered a historic judgment on 23rd January 2004 and declared that display of the national flag is a fundamental right under freedom of speech and expression. That was 2004, and ever since, I've been wanting that every home should display the national flag, our greatest national symbol, so that the national flag always reminds us of our duties towards the country. And I'm really happy that today, Government of India has started a campaign, Har Ghar Tiranga. So I'm sure all of you are going to display the national flag in your homes and experience the happiness, the joy that it brings in your lives. But I would just say, not just from 13th to 15th of August, Har Ghar Tiranga, lekin Har Din Tiranga. Every day of our lives, we can draw inspiration from our national flag and celebrate our independence every day. Thirdly, something which is very important to me, and this is to all the students, faculty, Vice Chancellor, to all the parents, that please look after yourselves, about your physical well-being, about your bodies. Our body is our temple. We have to take care what we put inside, what we eat. So please eat right, exercise, look after your physical well-being. Because a lot of us are very casual about it. You know, we eat too much of carbohydrates, too much of bread, too much of rice, too much of these quick carbohydrates, too much of burgers, pizzas, all these fast foods. So really I would suggest you, I would urge you to take care of what you eat, what you put inside your temple. Because if we take care of our bodies, our body will take care of us. I hope you will. And then that would be worth my while to come and speak to you all this. And finally, my dear students, now and forever, you will have the affiliation of JGU. And it will make others to take note of it. I'm sure you'll remain focused throughout and carve out your own destiny. You have to assume full responsibility for your learning and for your professional development. You have received the best environment to hone your life and learnings. You should always abide by the core values of your alma mater and stand by your principles with commitment to public service. You are proud ambassadors of this university, and we are very proud of your achievements. The university has and shall always stand with its graduates. In our alumni, we see our future. You are also the future of this country. Take the lead. Be assured of our continued support. I wish you all the very best. Jai Hind.